Okay, yeah, like the sum of logs of the board. So okay, what m goes to x Do I care that they're integers? So I feel like the geometric mean of the numbers on the board increased by a factor of √2. Does that matter? Do I care? I don't think I should care about the integer. Okay, here's the point. I think I don't care about integers because you can scale up by arbitrary integers and nothing changes. So as long as you can approximate, therefore rational approximation works well, blah blah blah. Yeah, because I can scale by arbitrary integers and that takes care of all the rounding issues, so to speak. That shouldn't matter. So it should be a pure size problem. So alright, yeah, each step the GM increases by, sorry, not square root 2, by 2 to the 1 over whatever it is. So on the kth step, the geometric mean increased by 2 to the 1 over k plus 1. Is that right? Yeah. So after 100 steps, let's see how far off we are. So after 100 steps, the GM has increased by 2 to the 1/2. The factor of m also changes. Oh, god, never mind. Alright, Max is right. I can't just choose this. Is that true? Yes, I'm so bad at this. Alright, okay. So, should I just look at the product? Just straight up product? Like the product of all numbers increased by... No, I want... I gotta be careful here. So on the second step, when I have A and B, and now I have like... It really does feel like 2014 C2, I agree. How did I do 2014 C2? I showed the product increases by something. So here I want to bound the increase in some metric. So what's the operation? It's like... Let me just pretend they're equal so it's easier for me to think about. It doesn't increase by anything nice. No, you're right. Like I just messed up. Like I really want... Can I take... Dang it. Dang. No. Like, I want something that's related to the number of terms, and I don't have it. I mean, I could just say the product of all the terms increased by something, but then that involves Smells like APMO 2009. I don't know if I've done that one. Yeah, I don't think I've done that one. So I should just solve this problem and then look at the APMO problem. Okay, calm down, calm down, calm down, think this through. This is exactly the APMO problem. Okay, so I should just solve this problem and then do the APMO problem later. Is that the consensus? The GM can aid in a smoothing argument. Like... Like, the problem is that the reason I'm worried about GM is because it feels like you should keep replicating. Let me give an example. Like, suppose you have 1. Alright, or actually, let me just write n. There's no reason to write. Then you can replace this with like 1 and then 2n squared. And then you can replace that with like 1 4n to the 4. Or not, like 8n to the 4. Right? So it's real scary because the oh, well. Yeah, anyways, the point is like this is lopsided. Like the geometric mean is actually increasing faster than thing. So I need some function that really penalizes small number. Like, do I look at the sum of the logs? Can I about even sum of logs? Sum of logs is the same as GM basically, right? Oh, okay. So like log. I need like some very concave function. What's my very concave function? So log x plus log y is equal to 2 log root 2 plus 2 log m, which is okay, I hear you kids. It's APMO 2007, that's fine. Which really means I should be able to solve this quickly because it's APMO 1, but I'm not solving. So I can like double the sum of the logs and add a root 2 at best. I don't like it. That's still increasing too much. Can I look at like log of square root x? Is that a thing I can do? Or sorry, not log square root. Square root of log of x. Yeah, log might be a little overkill. I mean, we can try it. That just feels so bad. You know what? Screw it. Let's. Oh, actually, here's the problem with log. It's not even defined with once the thing is like 1. You need to like. It's okay, I guess, because you could scale it up, but I'm gonna look at square root log x because I'm a troll and I want to see if this actually does anything. So, what's the difference between this thing is less because it's so okay by like QM or whatever is less than or equal to log x plus log y all over 2 times 2, which is equal to 2 times the... I don't know if this is gonna work. If it works, I'm gonna just laugh. And if it doesn't work, I'm gonna... I don't know, end the stream. Log xy over 2, which is equal to... So log 2m squared. So it's like equal to 2 times... Oh no, but there's still a factor of 2. Like this is actually better, right? Log of... It's like log of 2 over... frac log 2 over 2. Plus, and then log... Did I get the direction of the inequality right? Something feels off. No, it should be okay. Plus log m. Yeah, no, this is like... It's not any worse. Like, it's still... Okay, do I use log? Alright, we'll give the people what they want. Let's look at log. And because of scaling, we can assume all the numbers in the process are greater than 1. Hooray for us. Log this is the dumbest thing I've done all day. Log x. So so because log is a concave function, this is at most log of log x plus log y over 2. And because it's inside of this is log of 2m squared over 2. So it's like... No, I'm not saying the problem is dumb. I'm saying this approach, if it works, is just kind of sad. I mean, I actually just... Here's the reason I feel torn. I feel like if this works, then there should be other problems you can do using this method, and I've never done anything like a log before. I've done log before for like certain problems. I've never done log. Like this just feels like take the most concave function you can possibly take and throw it at the problem. Okay, so we agreed this is log of 2 log m plus help. How do you do log operations? So this is just like log 2 plus... Did I miss it? Oh, yeah. Wait, actually, sorry. This is never gonna work, right? Because of this 2. Like, this approach will just never... It's never gonna work because of this 2. Even if your function is super... Yeah, log is basically constant. Yeah, sorry. So, okay, that's why it doesn't work, because there's a 2 here. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's try that again. Yeah, this is basically counting the number of constant numbers of the word. Alright. Alright, back to the drawing board. Oh wait, hang on. No, yeah, these numbers can still get bigger. Yeah, the GM actually increases is the problem, and it has to kind of jeez. Also, okay, the 2n is Look at how the min number is affected. That's not terrible, honestly. But I feel like it's not good. I'm missing something. It should be some sort of weight, but I don't see how you... That being said, there is actually no if we think this is true for all real numbers, there's no reason to not use the logs, right? Like, there's no reason I should think about a product. It's just I have you're incrementing by a constant that's log 2, and yeah, we just have positive, non-negative reals, and you can replace m with two numbers that sum to twice log m plus log root 2. Sorry, just log 2. There's no root 2 here. And you want to not gain too many numbers. Oh, 2009? Sorry, I mistyped. It feels like it has to be a weight. What's the weight? So I guess intuitively, because we care about the min, we really should be... Okay, can I just construct an example? Root 2n... Root 2n... And then split both the... Okay, yeah, this is actually sharp for at least... If you can do 4 operations, you can get actually... close to... Wait, does the GM actually just... No, that's silly. Maybe log is weird and you can find the power mean for like r equals... Why am I so bad at math? The sum of the reciprocals. Okay. So if I look at sum of reciprocals, 1 over x plus 1 over y. Originally we had 1 over m, and you change to... Well, in the equality case, we think it's like 1 over root 2m plus 1 over root 2m. Actually... Do I look at the sum of the... Hang on. Sum of 1 over r squared. claim. Okay, I see. So sum of reciprocals doesn't quite work because it still increases, but the sum of the squares of the reciprocals doesn't increase. So claim, after each step, the sum of squares is bigger, smaller. The sum of inverse squares has increased. And that's because 1 over x squared plus 1 over y squared is less than or equal to... Okay. Let me make sure this points the right way, but because... it sort of has to point the right way because there's no other estimate. Like, or maybe it doesn't. Sorry, I take that back. However... sorry. Sign should be this way. The way you have it in your head is you imagine x is 0 and y is 2 and see which way the inequality goes. This is the dangerous. So the sum of the squares decreases. Does not increase. So this is going to be equal to 2 over 2m squared. Sorry, what am I doing? I'm supposed to use AMGM, right? Sorry, 2 over xy. Okay. We're not using concavity anymore. Okay, and this is 1 over m squared. Ignore that. I'm just being bad. It's AMG. It's this way. Okay, so therefore, after 100 steps, the sum of square reciprocals is at most 1 over n squared. So if all numbers less than 2n, we die. Sorry. No. Am I flipping all the signs? It's at least. Is at least the previous. Does not decrease. Yes, it does not decrease. Is at least 1 over n squared. At least. And if all the numbers greater than 10 and we die. Okay, yeah, we're fine. So it wasn't weight. Wait, something bugs me about this. I mean, I think 10 squared equals 100 is a cheap form of motivation. I think the problem could just as easily have asked... Well, maybe not with 100, but like... It's sharp for these powers of 2, right? Like, there's 200. I don't know. I don't like using the 10-100. I feel like I should be able to come up with it myself without that. I need a function such that... I guess it's overall, what's the sentiment? Like, because we have an equality case, we were looking at sums of weights the whole time, and I was trying to just use convexity. But because there's an equality case, just cheap convexity won't be good enough. And what I need is a function f of x, such that f of x, in the equality case, f of root 2n plus f of root 2n should be equal to f of n. If I want the... I guess what happened is earlier we kept trying to use functions that... We kept trying to use functions that also took into account the amount of time, and it was sort of not helping. And if you require this, then sums of reciprocals is it, right? That's the... I mean, that's what this sort of says. Or sums of... yeah, I don't know. Sorry, not the n is outside the square root. Like there should be some power function that works and some reciprocals will work. Yeah, n root 2, n root 2. Yeah. I feel bothered that the convexity didn't work though. But I think the issue with the convexity is something about like, I don't know. Stretch, I don't know, something. Okay, we got it. We solved 2 problems at once. I don't know, man. I agree it's more natural with reals. However, we also gave an argument at the beginning that the integer condition definitely doesn't matter. Because if it's true for, you should be able to approximate the reals with rational numbers pretty closely. And you can scale everything. So you can go from rationals to integers. So we knew from the beginning the integer condition was just there to as a distraction. What is Mo's? I have a hard time judging this problem, to be honest. I feel like this is the kind of problem I'm really bad at, and other people are much better than me at. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I feel like you could put this as a 1-4, but I'd be a little... if you really want to give me a number, I'm going to say 15, and I'm going to say that number very, very hesitantly, because something about this problem feels like the kind of problem that like the students are good at, and that I'm not good at. Like, this feels like a problem where the kids do better than me. Because you kind of... I don't know.